Hello, children. Today Hello, children. Today we will be dramatically reading YouTube comments. Starting with my Google notifications now. I can't film them because I don't have the proper software or the CPU power to run Chrome and recording software at the same time. But don't worry about it. By the end of the summer, I'll have purchased myself a new gaming machine so that I'll be able to do everything. Now, first off, someone with a picture of a turtle cheeseburger named Pie Poop has +1'd my comment. Plus, Surgilol. Avix tea is weed? No wonder he likes it so much. That was a comment from me. I thought it was glorious. Whatever. Let's go on to Evu. Someone probably saying something mean about me. I turned my head away there. You probably heard that. But whatever. Alright, so yesterday at 4:40 p.m., I replied to Oscar Karras, and I said, I already said you might not consider those sanctions, so have all the fun chuckling you want. He responded 3 minutes later with, neither does Russia or China or the state debt. I hope your shitty country burns to the ground so that the uninformed people who like to make shit up can't infect the rest of the normal world with their lies. And then Evu responded to him, he is probably a troll with good bait. Well, I'm going to go ahead and reply right now, and I'm going to go ahead and say, if my country were to burn down, it would be in nuclear fire, and so would yours, and everybody else's. I typed else's wrong somehow. Ah, yes, I need an apostrophe to make it correct. Because it is everybody else's countries. The countries belong to them. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and reply there. Alright, next, I was replying to a comment of a guy with a wonderful rainbow emblem which may represent gay rights, may represent circles and squares and lines made of multiple different colors. His name is Hunter Coney, and said at 17:35, you don't wanda be on the Wanda? See what I did there? Oh, I apologize. To which someone named Broken Gear, or Jax Clup, replied,
Facepalm.
To which Sander Koldenhoff replied, true to head, smiley face. And to which I replied, beyond him to Hunter Coney, that was ponderful. And the guy below me obviously did not agree. He said, this was painful to read. To which Sander Koldenhoff replied, lol. Or, if you were my phone, laughing out loudly. So, good little comment chain there. Not everything I am doing is making people angry. Here we go with a comment about, from Dr. Penguin on a video called Cop Pranks Gone Wrong. I don't know what he expected when he clicked on it, but he said, spits on a car and gets tackled to the ground. Police brutality at its finest. This is an 8 comment chain, so I'll go ahead and read the whole thing, starting with Propaganda Pat. He says, plus Dr. Penguin, it is a minor offense to spit on a car and can warrant some form of punishment, but that police officer was too forceful. I added oh wait, never mind. I just couldn't read. Alright. And then Dr. Penguin replied, or not Dr. Penguin, sorry, I can't read. Howard45 replied, plus Dr. Penguin, it's called In Contempt of Cop. They will lie and say it's a law, but it's total BS. It's just an asshole with a badge. By this time the first asshole pig is done with you, you will be more fucked than a hot-looking whore on Saturday night. TBT, these prank guys are stupid asses who, I'm ho, deserve anything that happens to them. I'm waiting to see them pull a gun in a free state and try their stupid shit on a citizen with a concealed weapon. They won't be laughing that day. Bobby Smith replied, plus Howard45, I don't care if your humble opinion or not. It's crazy that if you think they deserve anything that happens to them. They're just having harmless fun. Chill out, bro. To which I replied, plus Bobby Smith. He spat on a car and then left, which gave the cop authorization to detain him and check his ID, which is why the cop continued to follow him. Then he began to run, which could have quickly turned into a felony, because running from the police for any reason is illegal. To which he replied, obviously sarcastically, plus Million fell. Oh no, the car's going to melt now. Watch out, humans have acid for spit! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Come on, bro. A lot of cops are just pieces of shit. Please don't start taking their side. They don't deserve it. To which I replied, plus Bobby Smith, my point is, if you run from the police, you are committing a crime. And of course they will pursue you. If he didn't run, the worst the cop could do is ask him not to do that. Alright. Plus Million fell. I think most cops, after you spit on their car, would make up a charge. In contempt of cop. I've seen it more than once, as lots of cops ain't no better than the thugs they take off the street. Seems to me spitting on a cop car is protected under the First Amendment, but I wouldn't do it because I'm not a moron. To which Joseph Matter replied, plus Howard 45. They won't be laughing, no they won't, because they've just shot a man dead that tried to pull a gun on them while being arrested. I don't see how you actually think that if a gun is pointed at you with their finger on the trigger, you will be able to pull up your shirt, reach your arm down, maybe cock it, chamber around, turn off the safety, who knows depending on how you carry, then point a gun at a gun or multiple guys and fire until they are incapacitated and actually think you will live. Yeah, he's got a pretty good point. I think he's talking about concealed carry there. I'm going to reply to Howard 45's comment where he was saying they would make up a charge. And I will reply, good luck with that, dear sir. There is multiple cameras recording, one of which belongs to the police cruiser. Again, the worst he could do is ask the man to stop, go away, rudely or not. All right, I think that's enough. That doesn't make much sense, so I'm just going to go ahead and amend it to ask the man to stop. And I misspelled good and wrote goose with no E. Anyway, I fixed it. Good luck with that, dear sir. There are multiple cameras recording. Haha, English. There are multiple cameras recording, one of which belongs to the police cruiser. Again, the worst he could do is ask the man to stop. Now let's move on to some guy named Cody Windsor replying to what appears to be a very long comment chain, where some guy said, do you know that the human body is made 80% of water and 21% Darude sandstorm? To which there's a long comment chain of bullcrap, but basically some guy replied, so that means we're 101% human. And I replied, plus Mr. Yo Video Productions, no, that actually adds up to 100.09% dancer and 0.01% human. To which Orandi YouTube replied, I'm assuming that's what YT means, not Young Fenwiz, because it's a T. He replied, plus Million foul. Ah, that reference is killer. And then some dude replied to the original dude, I think not to us. He said, don't forget, 3% Rick Astley. Now, on to the last comment I have available at the moment, where some guy was talking about the F-35, and if you know my comments on this, it'll be crazy. Yes, it appears someone has lost their damn mind. Nuclear Winter 2110 says, I am an aircraft designer and have been designing an aircraft which would fit the role quite well. Sadly, no one will listen to me, so the Royal Navy will be stuck with a rubbish aircraft and will be made a mockery of. Stupid politicians. To which Kyle Bartley replied, for what company? And I'm going to reply to him in a slightly inflammatory way. It takes more than one person to design a jet for the military. If you are legit, which I don't believe you are. Oops, I cannot spell if you. I wrote I few. Anyway, if you are legit, which I don't believe you are, what was I going to say? No one will believe that you can out-design over 100 engineers all by yourself. The government of any country does not possess the time required to deal with the bullshit of random, egotistical hotshots who do not know what they are talking about. There we go. Post comment. That's all the comments I had today, guys. So that's where I'm going to end this video. Holy crap. How did I manage to go for 12 minutes just speaking? And if you've watched it this far, why? What's wrong with you? You're insane. But I love you. Thank you for watching. This has been Million Foul with Pandemic Gaming. Please subscribe, like, favorite, whatever, or don't. I don't give a fuck.